Bonjour everyone, welcome to episode 9 of CouchCast. Joining us over the wonders of Skype, Mr. McGoogle.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Miss Kate Camilleri.
Aloha.
And Mr. Liam Patterson.
Evening, Noel.
How is everyone?
Warm.
Tired.
It is warm today. It is really warm today.
It was a beautiful day outside today.
Not so much when you walk around in a suit.
No.
No.
It's not so much when you're working in a factory all day with machines working.
No.
It is a ball ache and I ain't even got balls.
No. But I've got balls and they were sweaty.
You gotta tap those things, man.
Work, so.
Hey, what?
I had a day of work, so.
And definitely.
Well, fuck
me
you
too.
very much, sir.
Cyber 5.
So that was an interesting intro. So today's
Talking
topic...
about your balls.
My balls.
Yeah, is that today's topic?
My balls. Today's topic is my testicles and how big they are.
Balls.
Today's topic is part 1 of my 2020 Sci Fi, which I'm looking forward to sharing.
Yes, because
The guys
I've only seen a rough copy of the list.
The guys are going in blind, which is good. So there'll be some
A
reactions.
bit like your number 20, which I just saw on the tablet.
Did you?
Yeah, when you flashed up the list.
Oh, right, okay. Wow.
That's fine. But that's a little hint.
Hint.
Given
Yes,
anything
indeed.
away.
Cool. So let's crack on with some news, and I'll go first for once. I'm always not first, so I'll go
Mr.
first.
Important.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, la-di-da, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Indeed. So my bit of news is Swedish vampire horror film Let the Right One In is getting a TV adaptation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite sure why, but it's not going to stop it being made, is it?
Because they're probably concerned that the Vampire Diaries is nearly finished, so that'd be it for vampire TV shows.
Yeah, True Blood's gone.
True
and
Blood's
all you've
gone.
got is The Strain, and I don't think anybody's watching that.
I gave up with that after episode 5, I think.
Yeah, it got renewed for season 2, but I don't really know anything.
Season 3 starts.
Ah, does it?
Season 3?
So somebody's watching it.
Oh yeah, I think it's popular.
They advertised it at Comic Con. They had like a massive banner and everything.
Yeah. But maybe the reason why this is getting its adaptation, because obviously the original Swedish one was met with critical acclaim.
Yep.
And rarely this happens, but the remake was also met with critical acclaim.
Yeah, Let me in.
Let me in.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah, Chloe Grace Moretz and Cody Smith McPhee.
Yeah, I have to say.
Yeah.
Have you seen both?
I've seen both.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, they are brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty much shot for shot, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is good.
So surprisingly, I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, Ian hasn't seen the film.
What's the basic story?
Basically, there's a little boy who's bullied, and then he befriends his weird new next door neighbour, who turns out her and her father
are vampires.
vampires.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's just about sort of their relationship growing and sort of him coming to realise sort of what she is, but sort of they have this blossoming young friendship. It's a really good film. Really, really good film.
Basically, it's like a little vampires, but the adult version.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that in a while. Actually.
So TNT's picked up the pilot.
TNT.
Dynamite.
The old WCW channel.
Yeah,
that's
Monday Nitro.
That's still a thing apparently, and it's taken place in Vermont.
Vermont.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's all the details we've got at the moment.
I suppose they're jumping on the bandwagon before they start the whole Lost Boys.
Yeah, well, I suppose Lost Boys is supposed to be happening as well, isn't it? So
I am not amused.
No, nobody's amused, but until I've seen it for the first time, I'm not really gonna.
Have you read anything about it?
No, but
they basically they want to. They're saying it's the Lost Boys, but what they're doing is they're doing it through, like different, like 10-year differences. Like they're going from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s, and then they're jumping forward to the 2000s, which is completely away from what the Lost Boys story really was.
Well,
so all the characters are going to be teenagers
forever
in the different decades.
That's
That sounds
a good idea.
Really good.
That sounds like a good idea, but when I think of the Lost Boys, I'm not thinking about people going through different stages in different eras. I think it's a bunch of kids that have a fight against each other for, humanity. Their humanity.
It is.
It is in the film, but if you're going to do it season by season,
because they're doing like a 10-year plan.
I like that.
It's a great idea.
It could work because then you've got the same character, but the problem is they are going to grow up. There is a bit of a problem there because if they cast the same, if it's the same,
people, they will grow up.
They will grow up because they're actually people and not vampires.
Unless they just do back-to-back filming for like 2-3 years and then just spread it out.
Well, they shoot within
They
9
won't,
months,
but
don't they?
If they're that...
It's a good idea, I just don't see them pulling it off.
No. 3 seasons, I think, maybe.
3 seasons
Max.
you could get away with it as long as you cast
I think they could get away with
young.
pushing it for 5 if they had like a cast that was, say, shooting in like their late teens, like maybe 18.
I don't know.
Up until about 28. Sometimes people just don't really age that much. Blokes is quite easy. Just shave your face. Women, there's obviously noticeable differences.
It all depends on the actor. People age differently. Some people look the same.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, really.
He is a vampire.
Yeah. But that's an intriguing idea. I quite like the sound of it.
I like the idea of it, but I think the execution
they just shouldn't
will
call
fall
it the Lost
short.
Boys. They should
Well,
just give it
again,
a little name.
this is just something that they'll slap on it to generate an interest. It probably have nothing to actually do with the film itself. Yeah, cool. So so a new vampire TV show coming out. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah. So Mr. McGoogle, talk about some shit game.
So No Man's Sky, it's like
Never heard of it.
it's not doing well, is it? I feel sorry for like Sean Murray and the guys really.
Mm-hmm.
So there was loads of rumours going around that apparently like everyone was able to get like refunds for it. Like Sony were handing out refunds, Amazon, Steam, and all that kind of thing. So I've looked into it. Apparently it's not as bad as it sounds. Sony have said apparently that the gamers can request a refund, but only people with in-game technical issues can request a refund. You'll be required to run through a list of troubleshoot options with the customer service representative before the call will get passed on to a PlayStation investigation team. So I think a lot of what I've seen on the headlines and stuff like that is that people are just saying it's a shit game, so they just get refunds for it, which isn't quite the case. It's more the case of they have to have an actual technical issue with the game.
That's not what that... Obviously, I posted that article on the team Slack.
Yeah.
That's definitely not what Games Radar said, but...
No, this is what I read afterwards.
Right.
Yeah, this is all come out afterwards.
Okay,
a lot of outlets picked it up saying, "Oh no, it's because it's falsely promised."
So that's Radar jumping the gun.
It wasn't just Games Radar; it was everywhere.
Bad journalism.
I think a few people basically got refunds, and then everyone assumed it's because they were shit. The game was shit, and they just said, "Oh, I don't like it. I can, for special reasons, I can actually get a refund."
Yeah,
it's not the case. Amazon said they're looking into it like case by case situation. Steam have actually put a notice on their page now,
I saw that,
saying that there's no special circumstances will this game be refunded.
No.
So I think what it is obviously there's just been a few technical issues with the game coming out. They have released a new patch which meant to fix 90% of them, but I don't see what the fuss is about, to be honest.
When I played it, I have to say one of the positives I will say about it now is I didn't see any glitches.
No, really. I didn't. I haven't played a lot of it, but I haven't seen any glitches.
No Man's Sky is the perfect example of overhype. And it's Sony's fault. It is all definitely Sony's fault. If they had just left this game to quietly be released, people would be going absolutely mental about it.
But they don't know.
No, because it was so overhyped, and to be fair, Ian, they did make some false promises, didn't they? Sean Murray did sort of maybe say a few things he shouldn't have done in the press.
Yeah, I think a lot of it he kind of implied. Like, I've watched a lot of interviews with him, and he doesn't answer a lot of questions. That's why when the game came out, there's a lot of mystery towards like what you actually doing in it, and a lot of what he said was like more implied what you could do, not what you actually could. You know, what they said is you will be doing this in the game.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of people. I think, like you said, it's just because so many people have got hyped about it. They've come up with their own theories of what you will be doing. They could just see these videos and say, I can obviously. You know, it's online in multiplayer. Everyone's going to meet up together. We can all explore the universe together, which just wasn't the case. So I kind of feel sorry for the guys. Like, I think, like you said, if it wasn't for the hype, you got to think what the game has done, what they have achieved with this game with like 12 people. It is impressive.
Oh, it's unbelievable achievement, and for me personally, it's not the fact that it was a little bit to do with the fact it was overhyped, but to me, it's because I played Elite. That was the reason I don't like it as much for now. Because when I first started playing it, I gave it a 75 out of 100. The updated review will be getting a 45 if I can even bother to write it. I don't know if I can. I said all because of Elite. Because the more I played No Man's Sky, I just kept thinking, well, this ain't Elite. Elite does this better.
Yeah, it's just a bit empty. There's not a lot of depth to the game. Like, you can play it for a couple of hours and you kind of sussed it all out.
No, yeah. Well, I said sort of in the review, and I'm quite chuffed with this little line I came up with. I said, I'm trying to remember now. In its simplicity, could be the key to its longevity.
Right.
Yeah.
I was quite impressed with that long thing I came up with. You know.
You sound a bit like Yoda.
Yeah. In simplicity it is. But that, by the way, it's like we're talking about casual sort of gamers who ain't got a lot of time on hands. Ian, for example, who is doesn't. You said before, you don't have a lot of time to game anymore like we used to. So No Man's Sky, if it was good, could have been the perfect game for someone like Ian.
Yeah.
So he gets an hour or two. He doesn't want to get into anything heavy. He doesn't want to die Dark Souls 400 times. He just sits down. He plays for 2 hours on a sort of pretty much non-stressful game.
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bing. But unfortunately, I said Sony killed that game, and they have to take full responsibility for it. I'm afraid.
I imagine they made enough money to go. Oh,
they made money.
Shoot.
That's the trouble. I mean, I think you said if it wasn't for the hype, this game would have come out. It would have got some praise.
Yeah.
It still would have got the same reviews, I think, because none of the reviews I thought were wrong. They've also said something like it's impressive what the game achieves. Yeah. It's just not a lot filler. It needs that extra content over it.
The professionals like me who review it, they were good at the same score, but the general public, they wouldn't have been expecting what they didn't get, to be quite honest with you.
And I hope it doesn't ruin Hello Games, because I think this game is impressive, and I think the more they do, a bit more experience, a bit more like they can build on this, can make something maybe a bit more special.
I think now they'll be just desperate to try and sort of get some acclaim back, and all they're going to be doing now is working on that game post release.
Yeah,
I think DLCs, patches, everything.
Yeah.
But we said the DLC that got rumoured, we covered a couple of weeks ago, and said you could build your own space station. That sounds quite cool.
There's a lot they could do to the game. We said build your own space station, build your own ship.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think one thing is these planets, like, it's amazing. Obviously, they create all these 18 billion planets, and the scope of it is amazing. But there's not enough on the planet to be asked to check out a whole planet.
No.
So I think they just need to just fill the game out a little bit.
Yeah.
One statistic I did see today was when the game started, there was 212,620 players online on launch day.
PC,
yeah, which is 46% more than any other game released this year.
Yeah.
This week, it's dropped down to 15,700.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a massive difference.
Big drop, but that's just PC numbers. We don't know PS4 numbers yet.
No.
And Sony won't release that either.
No, of course they won't.
Save face.
Yeah, to save face, 100%. Absolutely right.
They're probably too busy going.
Oh, they've made their money.
1,000.
Yeah. Did someone say something about No Man's Sky? It's too busy counting this giant wad of cash.
They have made their money back.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Yeah.
I'll be quite interested to find out how much it costs to make No Man's Sky.
It's been developing for 3 years, which is not too bad for a game. With only 12 staff as well.
Yeah.
So
I bet you the marketing
campaign. Money back.
I bet you the marketing campaign costs more than the actual game to make.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Time.
Sony paid for a lot of that, I reckon.
Sony paid for pretty much all of it, I'll imagine.
Yeah.
Well.
Now,
Hello Games.
Here's an interesting thing, Ian. Right, quickly. I know it's off the sort of. I'll put you on the spot here, but do you think if it was an Xbox exclusive, they would have done a better job?
No.
No? You think they're just exactly the same? They're just overhyped it to death?
Yeah, I mean, they might have done differently. Obviously, it's one person decided to look at the game and thought this is going to be massive.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about being PlayStation and Xbox.
But I only say that because obviously Elite is on Xbox. It's not on PS4. And they didn't do any sort of major press releases for Elite, only afterwards, because obviously it has been tested beta for ages.
Yeah. It's hard to say, it obviously depends on who's in charge of marketing in each place and what they decide to go with.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, poor No Man's Sky.
On a little side note about No Man's Sky, has anyone seen the No Mario Sky?
I have.
Yeah. You posted it earlier.
That's funny.
Yeah. I downloaded it. Had a quick go at it. It's not bad. For like a four-man team to make in 72 hours.
Yeah. No.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I'll download it and give it a go. Why on earth not?
Yeah, well, I'll do it quick because I imagine the time this podcast goes out, I bet Nintendo would have pulled it straight away.
Yeah, I was seeing some things online just before we come on that they started to.
It won't take long. It won't
shut it down.
No.
Nintendo.
Is it just PC or is it on like the Google Play?
Just PC.
It's just PC, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, poor old No Man's Sky. But moving on to mobiles
Yeah.
and the companies that make them.
And companies that don't like paying taxes, apparently.
Liam.
Apple are due to pay bad back taxes of $14.5 billion.
Now, obviously, we all go, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then Apple go, well, which pocket do you want out of?
Yeah.
Like, Apple's going to fight that and they won't pay it.
Of course they will, but essentially what's happened is that Apple were the recipients of tax breaks in Ireland, and an EU commission has ordered them to pay back 13 billion euros plus interest.
Yeah.
Now that is pretty much a special, but it's more the symbolic nature of what they've actually done. If we look at it this way, essentially the treatment that Apple received in Ireland allowed them to pay as little as 1% on tax for all euro profits in 2003, and that number was down to 0.005% in 2014. Now that means for every $1 million that Apple made in Europe, they only paid $500 tax. Apple, for the fiscal year in 2014, profit.
Whoa.
Do you want to guess?
I'll have a guess. Well, I heard the one, so I can't do anything but say that. 100 million. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Austin Powers.
And then some.
I would. So 2014.
2014 fiscal year.
150 billion.
Higher.
$275 billion.
That's a bit too much.
I thought I'd go for it.
Ian?
How much did you say?
275. I thought I'd go out.
He said one. The first thing.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I did say one.
I said 150.
Did
Yeah.
you say one? My bad. I would go 195 then.
Yeah, not too far.
I've already looked this up, so I
Yeah, it's $183 billion.
Cool.
$183 billion. And I looked at a little sidebar of this, and their iPod sales were actually down that year. Most of that was Macs. MacBooks.
Yeah. They are. I really want a MacBook.
I want one, but they're far too expensive.
I ain't paying the money for it.
No.
I will steal it.
If Apple.
I did look how much Apple's worth at the moment, and apparently it's 651.5 billion.
Well, there you go. See,
Sounds
so if
about
you want to
right.
buy Apple, you got to sell some stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe if Apple are listening, they would like to send Couchcast a MacBook,
Yeah.
and we can plug Apple in every single podcast.
Yeah. I will shamelessly do that.
Because we're all Apple fans, apart from Matt Judas on Skype, who's got his rubbish Samsung.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Ian,
What's a
silence.
Samsung?
Pardon?
Oh, I wasn't even listening.
The only,
Yeah,
thing,
there we go.
the only thing I know about Samsung that has anything to do with Apple is when Apple sued Samsung, they paid them back in 5 cents.
I don't think that was real.
No,
I don't
that-
care if it was if someone did that in this world just to anyone.
there was that-
That was an urban legend.
There was that guy who was on Facebook who got filmed paying a school fine in pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took his kids out of school and he paid 60 quid in pennies.
I would too.
That's quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well. Too.
But yeah, this isn't the first example. Starbucks got done for it, and Fiat
Oh,
obviously quite recently
yeah.
have been done
Amazon's
for it as well. Amazon have been done for it.
Apple.
Apple have already been in trouble before. In 2014, when this investigation by the EU Commission started, they actually had to settle a tax dispute with Italy. Now, not calling pot kettle black here, but Italy squibbling over taxes. Is, yeah, but they already had to pay Italy back 318 million euros, having initially denied that the company owed any additional taxes. One of their CEOs went on 60 Minutes in America and claimed it was complete crap. Unquote.
Yeah.
The Commission also found that European sales profits were attributed to only 2 head offices, both in Ireland, that only ever existed on paper.
Oh.
So it's complete tax fraud, and they will be done for it, but they do have the right to appeal.
Yeah.
And it looks like both Apple and the Irish government are going to appeal it. So
Apple's not the last. Apple's not the first, and it won't be the last.
No.
It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time for Apple even. I would
No,
think.
of course not. They've all these big companies just do this all the time.
Oh yeah, they're getting like held up in courts for years and years and years with litigation after litigation, trying to come to some sort of agreement, but they won't pay it.
No, they'll reach a settlement, but it won't be the 14.5 billion they owe.
No. Cool.
We'll give you some MacBooks.
If you give me a MacBook, I'll say you're really good.
No, that's what they might say to Ireland's like, we'll give you some MacBooks, the brand new ones.
We'll burn some receipts for you.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's
some tax returns.
Let's go have a drink over some Guinness and some whiskey.
Yeah. That was some financial news then. So, Kate.
Yesterday, very important news. Mr. Batfleck himself showed a sneak peek footage of a brand new Deathstroke that will be the main villain in Batman's standalone film.
Now this surprises me because, well, firstly it surprises me because he's not covering it.
Yeah, that's right. I'll pass one on here and there.
Secondly, I just assumed, like any other non-DC sort of fan, well, not fan, you know what I mean? Not
casual.
Casual fan. I assumed it was going to be the Joker.
He might still very much be in it
because it's being based in Arkham, isn't it?
No, they've debunked that as well now. No, it's not. Apparently, it's not going to take place inside Arkham Asylum.
So, is it 100% confirmed by Ben Affleck he's the main villain?
And,
or is it?
And Warner Brothers.
Confirmed that he's the main antagonist,
Deathstroke is.
Deathstroke, yeah.
Okay. Now, Deathstroke, don't help me here, he was in Arrow.
Yes.
He was, yeah.
Slade Wilson.
That's the one.
Played by Manny Bennett.
Yeah. Guy with the sort of hockey mask thing.
Yeah, it's a helmet.
Yeah. Looks a bit of a hockey mask.
Two-tone mask, yeah. It was orange and black.
The one you couldn't kill in Arkham Origins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that guy.
Ian, do you know much about him?
Only little bits from the games.
Okay. So he's a master of weapons, isn't he?
Yeah. A mercenary.
Yeah.
Okay, so a bit like Deadshot.
No, a little bit.
Deadshot's a high.
Except with swords rather than guns.
He does use guns, but
his main thing is swords.
Now, in the history of Batman, has he ever been sort of the main villain of Batman?
No, he's a very popular villain. Obviously.
Yeah. IGN did a poll. I think it was like maybe last year or the year before, of top DC villains. He ranked 35.
Yeah, so he's very well thought of. He's much like the typical rogues gallery. He is hyper intelligent as well as brilliant with his weapons.
Okay.
Interesting fact about Deathstroke is that Deadpool is a parody.
Yeah.
Of Deathstroke. Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, he's essentially a hyper violent mercenary.
Well, that'd be quite cool then. So casting him, we could assume that this film's going to be quite violent.
Oh yeah. I think we're definitely looking at least a 12A. It's definitely not going to be a PG. You might even get a 15. You're not going to get a...
No, you're not going to get an R rating like
18.
you did for...
It's so hard to get 18 film these days.
Yeah.
No, Fox even had to kind of like, you know what, we'll throw out the ballpark with this one. We'll do an R rating for Deadpool, but...
DC wouldn't let a Batman film come out and be R rated.
No.
I very much doubt they're going to...
They even pushed the boat a bit with Batman vs Superman with the fighting in that, but they'd have to really push it with this.
I don't think it'll be a 15 because that would just kill a big cash flow of kids who want to watch it.
You can argue that they're killing a cash flow anyway.
Yeah.
DC doesn't really need to be pandered to kids. It's an adult.
Yeah, but
you still do marketing for it. I mean, when Batman vs Superman came out, we had all the toys out.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
I think you underestimate just how much money kids and families make for things like this.
Yeah.
It's always been a big thing though. Like most of us would have had like Batman or Superman. Like PJs when you were little and stuff like that.
Well, exactly. So Warner Brothers will not be marketing this for a 15 and just for adults.
No, but you will have some violence in it.
You had that. You had the Killing Joke. That's your adult-oriented Batman film.
Yeah,
that's the best you'll get.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, it was only a piece of test footage that was shot on the set of Justice League, wasn't it?
It was shot on
but it's for the standalone.
Do we know who's playing him?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
But we had a little discussion about this.
There are a few rumours. Yeah. Joe Manganiello. He was the werewolf in True Blood.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
He's married to Sofia Vergara.
So is Slade Wilson sort of that? what's the word?
He was a military man.
No, because obviously you got Manu, who was a Kiwi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, like a native New Zealander.
Yeah.
You've got him, who's like Native
Italian.
American. So it's Slade
Well,
Wilson.
he's Italian.
Italian, is he?
Well, Joe Maniello. Yeah, I assume so. But it doesn't really matter. They change ethnicities and nationalities, these characters, all the time now.
I was just interested if he was based that because
No.
He just needs to have like that silver fox look on the go. That's what he really needs to have.
So there's
and an eye patch.
Because he's meant to be in every carnation we've seen of him yet, apart from obviously Mr. Bennett on Arrow. He's a little bit older.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one. You have a rumour?
I know there's a few names bandying around,
Bradley
but that's the only
Cooper
one.
popped up.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper I saw poked up before. I haven't heard it this
I
time.
don't think he'd be a
So,
bad shout for him.
on the spot, because you know I love doing on the spot things on here on Couchcast. Anyone spring to mind that you'd like to see play?
I'd love to see Manny Bennett play him again.
Yeah,
I know that they
that
like
won't
to
be
keep.
happening.
No.
I know they like to keep TV versions and film versions separate, but I love Manny Bennett and he was fantastic as Slade Wilson. But
I think Warner Brothers want to be going for someone with a bit more draw
But,
power.
Yeah.
just because he's a tall guy, he's got the build, and I think he could pull off the fight scenes.
Joe Maniello
Yeah.
is a good shout.
Yeah.
He's got enough name about him. He's obviously been in True Blood. He's in the Magic Mike films. He's been in a bunch of other stuff. So obviously he's married to Sofia Vergara, who's the most highly paid actress on American
Sexiest woman in
TV.
America at the moment.
He's also in How I Met Your Mother.
There you go then.
Was he?
Yeah, like a small cameo part.
Yeah, so people know who he is.
Okay. That's
So
interesting.
he's the one that's been touted so far. I've got a mocked up picture already made.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's quite convincing. I'll show you that later on.
Okay, cool. Well, excellent. So that's the news then this week, guys. So we're moving on to CouchLife. My voice stopped then.
CouchLife!
We're moving on to CouchLife because we're all men, apart from Kate, but no. So let's start
That
with
is what we are.
Mr. Magoo. Go on, what are you been up to?
I watched a new film.
Tell
us.
Stop. Everyone stop. Stop. Wait. Go on.
I watched Independence Day Resurgent.
What did you think?
It was alright. It was nowhere near as good as the first film. Which
Right.
is-
Obviously.
Has any of you guys seen it?
No, I
No.
want to, but I've not got around to it yet. But I do want to.
I don't want to.
I don't either, to be honest.
So it kind of does a good job at the beginning of setting up so it's set 20 years after the first one,
Yeah.
and it does quite a job of just building that this world that's happened after this alien invasion.
Yeah.
Earth's got their own defences on the moon. There's a space program. They've integrated alien technology into society, but it doesn't capture that magic of the first one.
Okay.
There's little bits of it. I mean, Jeff Goldblum's obviously in it.
Yeah.
Brent
Bill Pullman.
Splinter, who was the scientist.
Yeah.
He was
He was Mr. Data from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a much bigger role this time.
Okay. I thought he died in the first one. But I saw him in the trailers. I was like, what?
So he goes into a coma, and then
Oh,
he
okay.
comes out as these alien forces come in again.
Oh.
But overall, yeah, I did enjoy it. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not a bad watch.
I do want to see it. It's to me, Independence Day is probably one of the best switch your brain off action films.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think.
Yeah.
It's Roland Emmerich, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's perfect for a Sunday afternoon film.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
You don't want to do much. Just want to sit down,
Fall asleep.
maybe fall asleep to it.
Mellow
Yeah.
out.
Mellow out. And just what? Yeah. Independence Day was really good. So I did want to see the second one.
It is missing Will Smith, obviously. We know that, and then that main character does feel missing from the film. So you've got his son that's meant to be in it, Dylan,
Yeah.
and the president's daughter.
Okay.
He's in it as well, and they're kind of two of the main characters. But you feel like there's always there's a main star missing almost.
Yeah. The dude who plays Jeff Goldblum's dad has not aged, has he?
No.
Have you seen-
No, he's in the film as well.
Yeah.
He's dead now, isn't he?
I'd have to look that up.
I don't know. He was very recent in the film. Because yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of the military dude. He died not long after filming.
Oh, Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
No, Jeff
No,
Goldblum.
not Randy Quaid. You know the guy from the first film? Where
Yeah,
he's
he's
constantly
in the
talking to Bill Pullman, where he's the president, telling him he needs to get onto the plane.
He's
He's
the
the guy who
Secretary of
does.
Defence.
Yeah, the Secretary of Defence. He died.
Oh,
That's
him.
who I'm thinking of. He
Oh,
died
yeah,
not long after filming.
no.
They're Jewish dudes.
Jewish dude. They was playing chess in Central Park.
There's not much of a difference in their actual ages, though.
Yeah.
No.
That surprised me when they cast him as his dad. It's like, did he have him when he was like 12?
It's Judd Hirsch.
Yeah, and he's not aged.
No, Judd Hirsch has never aged.
Vampire.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's cool, Ian. What have you been up to?
What else have I done? I watched Starship Troopers as well.
Starship Troopers. Classic.
Classic film.
Yeah, good.
I also played the Titanfall 2 demo.
You did?
I know the weekend.
Which you can check out on our YouTube page.
Yes, you can. And I have today started playing the Battlefield 1 beta as well.
Cool. I'll be playing that tomorrow. I'm sort of looking forward to it. Hopefully you're going to tell me it's really, really good, and I should be very, very much looking forward to playing it.
That is encouraging.
So I played about 2 hours of it. First of all, it looks nice. Yeah, it's good.
That's always
That's even
bad.
more encouraging. It looks nice.
That's whenever you talk about a video game, or even a film, really. If you say if your opening line is "it looks nice," you think, "Wow, the rest of it's shit." Then
if you focus on the aesthetics.
What's the last Battlefield game you played?
I played about 3 and a bit hours of Hardline.
Okay, so did you play 4?
I played 4, yeah.
So it feels just like 4, but in a different setting.
So that's interesting because I heard that they had to make it a bit arcadey because of the World War I weapons. So does it feel still a bit more realistic than COD does?
No, there's always a difference between COD and Battlefield, isn't there?
Well, Battlefield's always the more sort of realistic-ish.
Yeah, and that's how it feels. It doesn't, to me. I mean, I haven't played that Battlefield 4 in years.
Right.
So to me, it just feels like I picked up a Battlefield game and I was just in a different location with different guns. It didn't feel like a new game. Like, it hasn't still like the new features or anything.
Right. So it's just basically the same game, copy and paste on a new setting.
Yeah, I mean, I only did play the one mode of the game, and I only played 2 hours of it.
Okay.
I mean, there's stuff like you can go on a horse, which is kind of cool. You've got the World War I planes, which fly awful.
Because Kate's looking very confused. They had horses in World War One.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different game. My bad.
Brilliant.
Okay. So yeah, like I haven't seen anything like a new feature in it that makes it stand out, to be honest.
So what modes are available for the beta?
It's Conquest and what's the normal two modes in Battlefield you usually get?
What? Sorry.
You got Conquest and it's like the normal. At least it's the normal modes you get.
Oh, you got Conquest. I don't know. That's all I used to play was Conquest.
Yeah, there's that one and another mode in there.
That's all anyone ever plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is deathmatch in there, but
yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's not new. And like I got bored of Battlefield a long time ago. So
okay.
It just feels like it's in a different setting. But I'll give it more of a go and see how it goes on.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. Kate, what have you been up to?
Pretty Little Liars again, but then I was watching Orphan Black from the beginning when I was house sitting.
I missed that one. That's been and gone.
I've never seen that either.
I know you said that you've always said it was quite good.
I've always enjoyed it.
You've always told me to check it out.
I'm rewatching it because season 3 finished not that long ago, and season 4 is going to be its last.
Okay.
So I figure I might as well rekindle my love for it whilst I can.
Now this is the one. I'll probably get this wrong. When there's multiple people with the same person.
Clones.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm right.
It is very well done. The science is sound as hell.
Oh, I'm gonna judge of that.
It is sound because they actually got a evolutionary development scientist in on it to do all the science. To cover all the science for it. It is fun. It is really, really good. I love it.
Well, I'll check. Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix, yeah.
Then I'll be checking it out eventually. That's what my viewing is now. If it's not on Netflix, I can't bother.
It is really, really well done. Tatiana Maslany, who plays all the clones, does it amazing. Like all the different accents, and I fucking love it.
Oh, that's cool.
So good.
Well, you've been telling me to check it out for a long time, and eventually I will. My watch list is slowly decreasing, but then they bring more things out.
They keep bringing more stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Yeah. Cut it out.
Stop tempting me with all these things.
Excellent. Now, Liam.
Hello.
Hi.
Please explain to the viewers. I'll start this off, right? We were hoping to bring you part 3 of our Journal of the Dark, which is what we called our Dark Souls.
That's what you called it.
I think it's quite a good name. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Ian, that's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you. Yeah, cool, isn't it?
I was stretching.
Yeah.
Oh, you were.
Journal of the Dark, it's alright.
Move on.
Right, so we were hoping to bring entry 3 of that.
Which we can. It's not a very successful journal entry.
No, explain to the people what happened.
I died a lot and then gave up.
Yeah.
So standard playing Dark Souls then?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I stopped short of what Dom did later on in the afternoon and kind of disappeared down the hallway and murder a cardboard box.
Yeah, we'll talk about my couch life. Yeah, but that happens.
Instead of raging out, I just went, nah.
But to be fair, he is. You are spot on. That's what you do with Dark Souls. You don't play Dark Souls frustrated.
No.
You keep dying. You stop.
I refuse to play any video game frustrated because I just get worse and worse at it.
Yeah.
If I go on a losing run on Football Manager, it goes off and I'll play it again next day or the day after.
Yeah. You'll pick up again.
I will pick it up again. I just couldn't face going absolutely ballistic like you did later on.
Yes. Yeah. The problem is, Ian, was Liam rolled into fire.
Yeah.
That
was it. I kept double rolling. That was the problem, and I couldn't control it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it out of my head not to double tap things. You got to do it once.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't stop my thumbs from trying to roll out the way of the fire.
I was doing the same when you saw me do it.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you get more frustrated. You just get more and more stressed out and make more and more stupid mistakes that cost you. And you sit there going, I'm gonna keep making this mistake now because I'm getting frustrated. So
it's still part of the fun, isn't it?
It wasn't. It stops being fun past point, and that's when you need to put that sort of thing down.
The problem is now is when we do pick it up, maybe in a week or two.
Yeah, I've got no humanity left.
You've got to go farming for humanity.
Yeah, it's literally taken my humanity.
Literally.
in more than one sense.
Well, because one time you got invaded.
Yeah, which was really unfair.
And then the Phantom killed Solaire because we're summoning for this boss battle.
We can't no more.
No. But you can't do it by yourself. Well, you maybe could do it by yourself. It's doable by yourself. I've done it by myself before.
If I'm just farming, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but they're so random and generally. Yeah. Well, we know exactly. Actually, we know one thing that has got humanity. Think back to right near the beginning. There's a certain creature eating something.
Oh yes. I don't know how to get there, so you'd have to show me.
Yeah, it's back at farming. It's in the aqueduct.
Yeah.
Rats in Dark Souls.
Yeah, of course.
They have humanity because they eat humans. Well, they eat the dead.
Yeah. Just keep farming rats. Keep womping rats.
Well, there's a few places with some rats. So there's a different way to get to where we did. We didn't go through that way. That's got 2 or 3 rats in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that.
I'll find out where the rats are and just sit there and farm them.
And what else?
Carried on with Bob's Burgers season 5.
Bob's Burgers.
I'm almost the whole way through that now, so I'll be on season 6 by the time we record again.
As good as previous seasons?
Yeah, still as good.
Yeah.
Not better, I wouldn't say.
Bob's Burgers is incredible.
It is.
I was watching that. I was actually, and this is rare, I was watching a funny new Family Guy the other day.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Well, they did hire a load of the old writers back.
It's one where Brian does a comedy routine, steals Stewie's jokes. Stewie gets mad.
I've seen that one.
The bit where the guy who plays Bob, I can't remember his name.
H. John Benjamin.
When Carl does a comedy thing, all he says over and over again is, yeah, that Archer's quite funny. That Archer guy's really funny. Archer.
Yeah.
Archer Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Cool. And anything else?
I watched Raw this morning.
Ian, have you seen the Raw results?
I have. I was just about to ask that, actually.
Now, let's take a moment here on Couchcast to very calmly announce that Kevin fucking Steen is fucking world champion!
Hurrah! Yeah, you're going to have to tone that one down.
I don't think I will.
No.
Obviously, me and Liam, huge Steen marks for many
6 years since I started watching him in Ring of Honor.
Many years now. Ian, are you familiar with Kevin Steen sort of back in the Ring of Honor days?
I knew who he was. I've seen the odd matches.
Okay.
Until he came to NXT, I was really more aware of him.
So we're very happy that Kevin Steen. There's Kevin Owens now. He is Kevin Owens.
He is Kevin Owens now. He's been there long enough to be known as Owens as much as we're used to.
Yeah. Now, Ian, have you seen Raw? Or have you just read the results?
I watched the last match.
That's exactly what I've done, right?
Yeah.
Facebook unfortunately ruined it for me. I thought I took all the wrestling stuff off, and then I saw a picture of Owens with the belt.
Yeah.
My plan was to stay on Facebook to watch it, but then I kind of just completely forgot this morning. Went to Facebook and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So
I
But
didn't
if
forget.
you want to watch it,
Like-
Good old Facebook.
like you, I just watched the match. What the fuck was that ending? I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly, that's why I liked it.
Totally. Well, it wasn't unexpected because I knew what happened. But in terms, if I'd been watching that like live like you,
I didn't watch it live,
No,
but I
but-
watched it this morning
Yeah,
without having seen
Spoiler
anything
free.
on social media.
spoiler free. Yeah, spoiler free.
I went ballistic. I
Yeah.
did not have a fucking clue what was going on, and
when I got
it's not
to
even.
I only saw Triple H holding Kevin Owens' hand. I didn't see him obviously do pedigree Seth Rollins. So that bit was a nice bit surprising. I watched.
Well, he took out both Reigns and Rollins, and
yeah,
then got
I only
all,
saw him out Reigns, so I didn't see the Seth
yeah,
Rollins.
and then he got all up in Stephen Foley's face
So
and walked out through the crowd, not even up the ramp.
that sets up Team Trips versus Team Steph Survivor Series
Quite possibly,
for control of the show.
quite possibly. I have to see how that goes.
Yeah, but
Yay!
Kevin Steen.
Yay!
So my couch life this week, a bit of that, and following on from Mr. Patterson's Dark Souls playthrough, I played Dark Souls 3. Have you played any more, Ian?
No, I haven't this week. I haven't had a chance.
Okay, so on my first try, I killed Vort, didn't I?
On your 41st try, maybe.
It went 40. It went 41.
Yeah, it wasn't that far, but it
It's
wasn't far
37.
off.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably in the 30s.
Ian, all I can say is get ready.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, that looked tough.
Yeah, it was.
Even I was getting a sweat on just watching it.
It was tough. And I, again, I did walk out to the hallway and boot a box.
Yeah, repeatedly.
But it
for about
helped.
30 seconds.
It helped because I came back and I
Yeah,
think it took about 3 or 4 after that.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I just, a couple of episodes ago we were talking about collector's editions for games, didn't we? What they come with.
Yeah,
So Dark Souls should definitely come with like a blow up punch bag or something.
100%.
A stabbing knife and a piece of board.
Yeah,
Piece of ball.
yeah. So I know I was chuffed that I'd done that, and you can catch the video. Well, the video will be on YouTube now because we're recording in the past.
Yes.
So check out our YouTube channel because you'll see my first attempt at.
Yeah, you'll see his first.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. We'll see my
Yeah.
first attempt.
You'll see the start of his first attempt and the final bit of his.
Yeah.
Final bit of his
And
last attempt.
I'm unfortunately, you can't. I haven't filmed sort of me playing it. It's just the gameplay footage.
Yeah.
But if you had seen me, I was very happy.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
I'm very happy.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think even I cheered.
Yeah. The dog wasn't happy.
No, the
That's
dog got scared.
Yeah.
You should have recorded every time you died so you could do like a time lapse video just showing you like death.
That would be quite funny.
No.
It'd be funny to us,
Yeah.
maybe not to you,
Cool. Right. So, guys.
guys.
So here is my 2020 sci-fi films. Obviously, 2020 is our countdown of the top 20 whatever in the last 20 years. So we're doing part 1 today, which will be 20 to 11. And we're going to kick things off at number 20 with one of my personal favourites. Obviously, be on the...
Whoa. Can I just interrupt this quickly?
Go on.
No.
So a little picture I want to do is how many films out of this 20 do you reckon I've seen?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, I've got a pen and paper here, so.
You've seen a lot more. You've seen a lot more of these
Than you
than
have.
you would have the horror films that Liam's done.
Yeah, as long as it's come out, probably any films in the last 3-4 years I probably haven't seen, but before that I probably should.
No, yeah, there's a fair few older ones on here. So
Okay.
you would have. There's obviously there's going to be a couple you haven't seen
Yeah.
because I think it goes to say before we start this, my taste in sci-fi is very sort of what they call hard sci-fi. I prefer realistic, scientifically accurate sci-fi. There's a few sort of wacky ones on there because I'm a complete latter sci-fi elitist, but I prefer more realistic sort of story and things in my sci-fi films.
Okay.
Cool. A bit like when Liam, you preferred the more psychological thriller as opposed to the jump scare horrors.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. So that's what my list will represent. Apart from there's going to be a few, like you went because you had some jumpy
Yeah.
scare ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't not have them. Got to mix it up.
Oh, yeah,
Variety
that's
is
it.
the spice of life.
So number 20, Pitch Black.
Awesome film.
That's a good start. Good start.
I don't have to mark that one down.
So to anyone who's not seen Pitch Black, I don't know. Well, if they're listening to this podcast, they've seen Pitch Black.
Well, if they haven't seen Pitch Black, you can tell them what it's
If they
about
haven't
now
seen
and
Pitch
get
Black,
like,
a commercial transport ship and its crew are marooned on a planet full of bloodthirsty creatures. that only come out to feast at night, but then they learn that a month-long eclipse is about to occur.
Damn, Daniel.
So, Pitch Black, obviously, the only film series Vin Diesel should be doing.
Yeah.
The Riddick films.
Are you saying you're not going to watch the next Triple X film?
Nope.
What's that?
Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
Something about Xander Cage.
Now, obviously, like your 2020, I've got the IMDb and Rotten Tomato scores. IMDb, 7.1.
Respectable.
Rotten Tomatoes, 57.
Yeah.
So, average.
I mean, it is a great film.
Brilliant film.
You can see why the scores would be kind of lower on an aggregated scale, because it's not the most well-made film, is it?
It was one of those films, obviously it's got a massive cult following, and then because of that it sort of went on to produce those.
Yeah,
I mean, Abortion Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, but Riddick was on the other night.
Yes, it was.
That's, in terms of the production values,
the reason
100% better.
The reason why that film drastically went back, do you know why I went back to Pitch Black sort of style for? I told you this before this story.
You probably have, but remind the viewers at home.
Basically, when Vin Diesel done, I've got to get this right.
Oh yeah, yep.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That's
the third one.
That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yep.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of getting a fee for it, he asked for
the Riddick rights.
He asked for the rights to Riddick.
Yeah.
And they just signed it straight over because Chronicles bombed.
Yeah.
They thought, whatever, have it. And that's why Riddick, the latest one, is a lot more like Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Tone. So so I love Pitch Black.
Yeah, Pitch Black was a great film. I haven't seen it in a very long time, actually. Like I say, I watched Riddick the other night because it was actually on television.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fantastic story. Who else is anyone else fairly famous? Because like I say, I haven't seen Pitch Black in quite some time.
You're asking me to name actors, which I'm not very good at.
Yeah, isn't...
the woman in Silent Hill, isn't it?
Roger Mitchell.
Yeah. You've got...
Keith David? Is Keith David in that one?
Is he the guy from Platoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He's in it.
I thought Keith David was in it.
You've got... There's another guy in it who is in a couple of films, but nothing major.
Yeah, there's definitely one I intend
Cole Hauser, who's actually in the Fast and Furious, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely one I need to check out again because it's a film I really do like and I haven't seen it in a long time. Who directed the original?
Yeah, David. I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, David Twokey.
Thank you. Twokey is okay.
Twokey.
Yeah, David Twokey. Yeah.
Did he not do Riddick as well?
I think he might have done.
Yeah, I think they brought him back.
I think he brought him back.
Chronicles though, did he?
No.
That
was just... We don't mention Chronicles of Riddick.
Well, you did first.
Well, no.
Yeah.
So, number 19. Another brilliant... You've probably not seen this one, Ian. It's probably the first one you've not seen.
Okay.
I'm readying my pencil.
From 2013, Under the Skin, starring Scarlett Johansson.
That's one.
Director by Jonathan Glazer. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, for everyone who's not seen this at home, a mysterious woman seduces lonely men in the evening hours in Scotland. Events lead her to begin a process of self-discovery. Now, when I saw this film, I said to you, the best way I can summarise this film and to get other people to watch it is it's a good species. It's a good species.
Yes, it is very much like Species in its in its protagonist.
Yeah, it's really good in. So basically, there's this Scarlett Johansson plays this woman where she goes around seducing men, and then she leads them into this room, and then they just get sort of absorbed.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's all for sort of aliens living on Earth.
Well, there's several. Well, is it because that's never actually fully explained?
No.
You obviously you see her final form at the end.
That's my interpretation. I think they're aliens.
A lot of Scottish viewers who have seen it think she's a Kelpie.
Oh, okay, so
which is like a Scottish kind of fairy type thing.
Well, that makes sense, it being set in Scotland.
Yeah, it's definitely a kind of sci-fi / fantastical element to it, isn't there? And just the visuals in that film. The opening bit with that where her eye develops.
Yes.
That is so out there, man. It is really, really strange. Have you seen that film?
No, I want to.
You of all people need to check this out because 1, it's a great film. 2, it's completely different to most other films.
And 3, Scarlett Johansson's naked in it.
Yeah, she goes full frontal.
Yeah.
That's a rare thing.
Proper nude.
Yeah, full
I love
frontal.
how you said proper nude.
Proper nude.
Proper nude.
It's not even faking it.
We tried to keep it highbrow for a while, but we all know what happens in... Me and you knew that was coming up at some point.
Yeah.
We tried to keep it highbrow. How long did we last?
Not long.
Not long.
Longer than I would with Scarlett Johansson, that's for sure.
yeah. Nice. Cool. So, moving on to number 18. Oh, I messed up the score for Under the Skin. Apologies. Okay, so Under the Skin quickly. IMDb 6.3. Rotten Tomatoes 85. So
that's interesting that the IMDb score is actually that low. I thought it'd be a lot higher.
I thought it was.
IMDb does kind of like give quite a lot of preference to arty sort of films.
They do. Yeah. But no,
that surprises me actually.
Yeah. Okay, so number 18, I think it's a film you probably have seen because it is recent, but it is really good. So from 2015, The Martian.
Oh yes, that's it. A very good film.
Cool. So directed by Mr. Sci Fi himself, Ridley Scott, an astronaut becomes stranded on Mars after his team assume him dead and must rely on his ingenuity to find a way to signal to Earth that he is alive.
Space potatoes.
Space potatoes. Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
I was actually surprised at how much I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
The most surprising thing about this film to me was how funny it was.
Yeah.
No, there was some good humour in it. Matt Damon did a brilliant job.
Yeah.
He did
Well,
do
he
a
got
fantastic
nominated
job.
for an Oscar for that one, didn't he?
I mean,
did.
rightly so.
Yeah. Obviously, it's set on the book The Martian.
Written by?
Don't know, some
Good research.
some bloke. Well, they set in 2020,
Yeah.
but
fine.
this is films.
It's fine.
Ridley Scott directed it.
Yeah.
Some winners like being put on the spot, do they, Dom?
Yeah. Damn, the tables have turned.
How the space potatoes have turned.
Yeah. So this is probably the first what we would call a hard sci-fi film on my list. It was really, really good. Honestly, it was pretty much completely accurate. That can happen on Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could grow potatoes.
Space potatoes.
On Mars. Yeah. So
What you need is a lot of shit.
indeed.
A lot of poop and a tarpaulin.
The only thing I didn't like about that film was the boring, generic America wins ending where Matt Damon made it. I'd have preferred if he had died.
Well, that's.
But that's the more realistic because that film is realistic. Bollocks.
Yeah, but I don't think they. Because it is a fairly light-hearted film in places.
No, it is, but
I definitely think they chose the right ending for that. It is a bit yay America
for the science nerd in me. I was like,
yeah,
I do agree with him. It was the right ending for the film, but realistically, brother would have died.
Yeah. So
that's where we're gone. Nah, fuck that guy.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. So IMDb. So both favourable scores here, which is good. IMDb is 8.1.
Yep.
And Rotten Tomatoes is 92%.
That's good.
So good scores all round.
Yep.
Yeah.
And deservedly so.
Oh, fantastic film. Ridley Scott back to form in sci-fi because one film that's definitely not on this fucking list is Prometheus.
Oh.
No.
Don't stop
that. It was.
Don't stop that.
For a standalone sci-fi film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But for Alien.
For an Alien prequel.
No, we
Very
said
cool.
so we said this from the moment we walked out of the cinema, didn't we?
We did.
It's like that works so well on its own once again until the ending where it kind of ties everything in.
Did we see that with Ian? Did we see that with you in the cinema?
You
Yeah.
came to see Prometheus.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah.
Cool. So number 17 on the list is one of my personal favourites as an adolescent teenager from 2002, Equilibrium.
Nice.
Good film.
So directed by Kurt Wimmer, it is in a fascist future where all forms of feeling are illegal. A man in charge of enforcing the law rises to overthrow the system.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, pre-Batman.
Yeah, which is apparently one of the films that Christopher Nolan kind of saw and went, "That's my Batman."
I can see that.
Yeah.
Another film where Sean Bean dies.
Yeah. He doesn't have the best of luck, old Sean.
No.
Does he?
But again, such a brilliant film. Interesting as well.
Yeah.
Good.
It's another one I haven't seen in a while.
I watched it about a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when I was doing this list, I thought,
I better
I've not seen that in a long
Yeah,
time. I need to watch it again.
research. I did that with quite a lot of my horror
Yeah.
ones.
No, it was really good. Really interesting to sort of see this dystopian future where sort of everyone was just a walking zombie, really.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
In a world that we are fast
Well,
On a
foreshadowing.
fast track,
100%.
Yeah,
I mean,
I definitely think so.
people with I mean, I'm guilty of it. Looking at my phone a million times a day.
Yeah.
You're guilty of it.
Yeah,
We all
definitely.
do it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, clever piece of foreshadowing. That.
Indeed.
Um,
And the martial arts in it.
yeah, the martial arts scenes. I was about to say.
The gun carter is the sort of thing it's called. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bit where he nearly shoots that dog.
Yeah.
Oh, awful, that puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then just
I'm going to start getting teary-eyed just thinking about that.
the last second. No.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking of him. Now I'm just thinking of Christian Bale trying to feed that cat to the ATM machine in American Psycho.
No. Yeah.
That's it. Feed me a cat.
Yeah.
I definitely have to say, I think that film possibly would have got better.
Reviews?
No, not better
Received?
reviews. No, it would have got more attention had it have not been quite Matrixy. In its presentation.
It was very major in the sense that sort of the way they were dressed.
Their style,
Yeah.
Obviously the incorporation of martial arts and guns.
Yeah.
Obviously,
think-
The Matrix was a huge inspiration to the film.
Yeah,
I
I think probably a lot of people saw the trailer, especially when since Christian Bale wasn't so much a big name back then. They're going, "Oh, that just looks like the Matrix."
Maybe
But
that's why
they should have done.
Maybe that's why I like it so much, because I love The Matrix.
I love the first one.
Now, where's that on my list? Wait and see till next week.
Yeah. Oh, so it's in the top 10.
There's a clue, isn't it?
There you go.
There is a clue.
Ooh.
So, IMDb gave it 7.5.
I'd have expected lower than that. So.
Rotten Tomatoes, 38.
Ooh. See,
Yeah.
that divisive film.
Yeah.
Divisive.
Yeah.
I like it. I haven't seen it in a
Flicking
long time.
through. No, it's not. No, it is the second lowest rated film from Rotten Tomatoes on my list. Yeah, it's second.
Dang.
Yeah. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Because people they're reviewing that just went, that's the Matrix Part 2.
It definitely was in the Matrix's shadow.
Yeah.
I think.
Cool. Right. So moving on to number 16. Ian, again, you've seen this one.
Okay.
He's doing alright, actually, isn't he? He's only not seen 1 out of 5.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
doing
right.
well.
Yeah.
From 2009, District 9,
Love this film.
Great.
directed by Neil Blomkamp.
Yep.
Now, again, if you haven't seen it, an extraterrestrial race forced to live in a slum-like conditions on Earth suddenly finds kindred spirit in a government agent who is exposed to their biotechnology.
Yep.
Now, you can't praise that film enough. When we saw it,
Yeah.
we were just like, boom.
Yeah.
And for the people listening, that is our jaws dropping.
It's one of those films I saw very little of it before we went to see it at the cinema, and it was completely not what I expected it to be.
No. Well, obviously, we mentioned it briefly last week because that got the budget for Halo.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Halo film, they wanted too much money.
And boy, did it look good.
Oh, didn't it
Yeah.
just? Like,
Fantastic
I don't know
film.
many films that have created such an amazing world in just one film like that.
Well, I can think of another one that might very well be on this list.
Go on.
By the same director,
Oh, go on.
Elysium.
At least, well,
Elysium did something very similar. They
was in that as well.
yeah, they were meant to be kind of like sister pieces anyway.
they're
weren't
set in
they?
the same universe.
Yeah.
So, obviously, District 9 was, I think it was set, I think it was set in 2009. I don't think it was in the future. Elysium was well in the future. I think it was 22.
Yeah, something like that. I
think it's 23rd century.
Another good Matt Damon sci-fi movie.
100%, yeah. And again, Neil Blomkamp.
Yep.
So, Neil Blomkamp, so I've not seen Chappie yet. I'll get around to
Yeah,
watching it.
I need to get around to
started to watch it the other day.
Oh, yeah?
But the sound quality wasn't it was a bit crappy, so I didn't bother in the end. But
Don't
it's
bother,
shot
mate.
the very same way.
The sound quality on your legal copy, I might add in.
Obviously.
Have you got a dodgy wire in your DVD player, mate?
Yeah, that's all.
You want to check your speakers out?
That's all
You
it
need
is.
2 sticks in the room, that's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I wouldn't even bother. It is awful.
It's Neil Blomkamp. I'm still.
I'm watching it.
Regardless.
I'd watch him direct a milk advert
Yeah, and he's given us Alien 5 eventually.
eventually. Yeah, but it's not Alien. Is that Alien 5?
Yeah, it's Alien 5.
I thought he'd gone and called it Alien 3 because he's not counting
Yeah, he's.
Alien 3 and 4. Is
Yeah,
he?
but it's technically.
It's technically-
He's not counting it.
No, it's technically Alien 5, but I think he's calling it.
Yeah. Oh, we got Alien Covenant to deal with first.
Fuck off.
Ridley.
Yeah.
That's Ridley.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
fuck off. So let's go back to decent things. The District 9.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. IMDb score of 8.0.
Yep.
And Rotten Tomatoes 90.
People love South Africa.
I am nodding with agreement.
Yeah. How fantastic did the aliens look?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Man.
Prawns.
Plants.
Um,
Absolutely brilliant.
Well, set in South Africa as well is a really clever place to set it. Obviously, Neil Blomkamp is from there, but obviously it took a lot from sort of apartheid era South Africa.
100%. Yeah. It was blatantly just ripped from a race question.
Yeah. But to do it in a kind of sci-fi context was a really, really clever choice.
Yeah.
And once again, Blomkamp being from that country, growing up during apartheid.
Yeah.
I felt that it was not only was it a very good sci-fi film, but it was a very good personal film as well.
It was, yeah.
Visual effects were brilliant. Charlotte Copley's performance was fantastic.
Yeah.
And it definitely also nods its hat to the Metamorphosis of Franz Kafka short story.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely, 100%. Fantastic novel. If you don't know what that novel is, short story.
It's not very long at all. That's another one you can read in the space of about 2 hours.
Not even that, mate. It's like 50 pages, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very short.
Basically, a man turns into a giant beetle.
Yeah, he just wakes up as a cockroach.
Beetle.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he just he wakes up as a beetle.
Gets ostracised by his family, blah 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 blah. Pretty much District 9, just
very short and in book form.
Yeah.
So number 15 is a little bit out there, a little bit wacky.
I'm intrigued.
I don't think people sort of when they do their, if you say to them, "I name your top sci-fi films," I don't think they go this, but I do. So number 15 from 1997, Men in Black.
Oh yes.
Intriguing choice.
Yes. So, a police officer joins a secret organisation that polices and monitors extraterrestrial interactions on Earth. Now, Men in Black is one of my favourite films as a child.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw that a gazillion times at the cinema. My poor mum, pretty much nearly every week, I was dragging her back to go see that.
I have fond memories of that as well. When you went to Florida, did you go on the ride?
No, because we didn't go to where is
Universe.
that? No, we went.
Universal Studios?
I think we went to MGM.
Yeah,
we didn't go to Universal, so we didn't.
Yeah, I went to Universal.
Yeah,
the ride was brilliant.
Yeah,
no, I didn't go on that.
Yeah, fantastic.
No, so am I right in thinking if I asked you to do your 2020 sci-fi, that would have skipped by? Do you reckon?
It might have. I think I'd given it an honourable mention.
Yeah.
As you've said and as I've just said, it was one of my favourite films growing up. It might not be hard sci-fi.
It's not hard sci-fi at all. No.
But what it was
well,
it was funny.
It created a family-friendly, funny world where aliens live.
Yeah.
And as a science-obsessed kid, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was also kind of like Will Smith was in the peak of his career.
100%. Yeah.
And I watched anything with Will Smith in back then.
Yeah. And to this day,
we even watched Wild Wild West.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
To this day, that film holds up.
Yeah.
It's not long ago I watched it.
Yeah, it's still really funny.
And probably one of the best soundtracks.
Yeah.
It's got a very good song in it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
The sequels didn't really live up there, did they?
No.
I didn't see number 3.
I didn't see number 3.
Number 2 was alright. It's no way near good on any sort of list, but it's not bad. It's not like it wasn't bad.
3 got who's got it?
Josh
Brolin as a young Tommy Lee Jones.
K.
Yeah.
Agent K.
I think I've seen it, but I've seen it like in the background. We're not paying attention.
Yeah.
I think as well a lot of the success of that film was Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones kind of acting as foils for each other.
Yeah.
You had it was like the odd couple doing sci-fi. And it worked really well.
It worked really well.
They had really good chemistry on screen.
And the aliens looked great. And they still look great, really.
Yeah.
And it just created this fantastic world for sort of a sci-fi obsessed 10-year-old just to get lost in and imagine. That I was in the Men in Black.
Yeah.
I worked in that sort of passport place.
Yeah.
Right, the headquarters. So it was really good.
Especially being a kid, is that idea that like you can walk in the street and anyone could be an alien.
Yeah.
And is that better?
Yeah. So IMDb. Oh, sorry, director. Shout out. Barry Sonnenfeld.
Barry Sonnenfeld. Yeah.
So IMDb score 7.3, and Rotten Tomatoes of 93%.
Favourable.
Yeah, it's good. So number 14, again from 1997. There's actually quite a few films with 97 on this list.
97.
97 was the film. It was the year of sci-fi.
Was Mars Attacks 97?
I
feel like it was a little bit
96,
before.
I think.
Yeah, is that not on your list?
No.
Boo!
So number 14 is that's a shame because I watched
Event Horizon last
yes,
night.
fucking
I got a bit stuck there. I knew what I wanted to say, but I froze up.
yeah, Family Guy reference there. Yes, Event Horizon.
Ian?
I have seen it, but I think I've only seen it like once or twice.
Okay, so a rescue crew investigates a spaceship that disappeared into a black hole and has now returned with someone or something new on board. Now, this is very much non-hard sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of bollocks.
It is. Huge bollocks, but entertaining bollocks.
Directed by Resident Evil's Paul W.S. Anderson. Thumbs up.
Had my thumb up in a mouthful of squash.
Yeah.
I apologise.
So, a brilliant science horror film.
Yeah.
Very visually disturbing. Especially when Sam Neill becomes possessed with the ship.
Yeah.
And his eyes, when he tears his eyes out, oh, that is horrible. I actually saw that when I was 10 because my mum rented it thinking, this is... But she read it and thought...
Did you think it was Galaxy Quest?
No, well, yeah, but she read it and thought, oh, it's a sci-fi one. Because like I said, I was so obsessed with science and space when I was really young. And she sort of read that synopsis and went, yeah, that sounds right. And then, obviously, when... I can't remember the scene when she turned it off.
She let you watch the Sam Neill scene?
No, wait, we didn't go that far at all. I think it might have been when Justin goes out the airlock.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's when she went, this ain't a film for you, turn it off.
Turn it off. And you were like...
Wow.
Yeah.
Scribbling it down on your pencil case, just like, Event
Horizon. Yeah. So visually, horror. Well, not horror.
That's a film I haven't seen in quite some time.
Well, you should rectify that and watch it.
Yeah. I imagine I'm going to be feeling a lot of these afterwards.
Yeah. So again, IMDb score of 6.7.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes score. Do you reckon this is going to be high? Or do you reckon it's going to be low?
I reckon it's going to be that second low one.
Hmm?
I reckon it's going to be that second low score. Yeah.
The second low one was Equilibrium.
So the lowest one.
The lowest one.
So you think it's going to be lower than Equilibrium?
So Equilibrium was 38%. Let's get some predictions here.
In the 40s.
40s? In?
I'll go on and say 25.
Okay.
Just under 37. Maybe 35, 36.
24.
Oh, it is the lowest one.
So well done, Ian. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, but the reviewers didn't like that film at all. And I'm not surprised, really, because
Yeah.
it's not going to win any Oscars, is it, really?
No.
But creepy-ass film. That.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, and a good cast. As I said, Sam Neill did a brilliant job, as did Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Always forget the girl's name.
Miss Lady, we'll just call her that.
Yeah. And it's got Sean Pertwee in it.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Has it?
Yeah. He's the pilot.
Alfred.
Yeah.
Mr. Pertwee.
Yeah, so fantastic film, and I watch it quite a lot. So number 13, Ian, this might have missed you by actually. I don't know if you have seen it or not. So from 2012, Looper.
Yeah, boy.
No, I haven't seen this one. This was Fred
Marking it down.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
So directed by Rian Johnson. In 2074, when the mob wants to get rid of someone, the target is sent to the past, where a hired gun awaits someone like Joe, who one day learns the mob wants to close the loop by sending back Joe's future self for assassination. We've mentioned this film before on Couchcast because it is one of the best time travel films of recent times because they don't explain it. They go...
Yeah, they go...
Like
yeah,
predestination. You just know it's happening.
I think there's
We're not gonna
isn't there a
explain
scene
There is a scene where the young...
where young Joe asks Bruce Willis, how does it work? And he goes, don't worry.
Don't worry, you won't understand. And then,
Brilliant.
And then the movie carries on and everyone just
So that
accepts
not
it.
only is that such a great scene for sort of moving the film on at a quicker pace because you don't want to be bogged down with some horrible interpretation of time travel, but it also breaks the fourth wall
Yeah.
for like, don't ask questions. There's time travel, just go with it. We're like, Yes.
Okay.
I will go with it.
I can do that.
I'm absolutely 100% fine with time travel films as long as I don't explain them.
Yep. Is this the only time travel film in your list?
No.
Out of interest.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's not. Anyway.
No.
I'm hoping that
There's not.
Ethan Hawke film's on there.
There's not many more.
No.
But there's a few more. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Rian Johnson's gone on to do quite a lot of other stuff since.
yeah.
He's delivering us episode 8.
He certainly is. He is the man behind episode 8. So IMDb score of 7.4
Respectable.
and Rotten Tomatoes of 93.
I thought that would be a lot lower than that, knowing Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. No. At the moment, as I'm counting, it is joint highest
Yeah.
with
Oh, wow.
Men in Black
Nice.
at the moment.
There's a film I haven't seen in a while. I've actually got on Blu-ray.
Luca, me too.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. We'll have to check that out. I really enjoyed that when we saw it at the cinema.
Really, yeah. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of people gave the bad bash that they sort of made Joseph Gordon-Levitt look the way he did. But I thought it looked alright.
Yeah, but they kind of had to make him look like
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Exactly, yeah. I think it looked alright.
Because if you look at a picture of young Bruce Willis
Yeah.
and you look at a picture of current Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Yeah, they look alright.
no.
No.
So
Yeah.
that's a bit of a moot point, really.
Yeah, no, so, excuse me. Ugh. I really enjoyed it. And it's probably up there with the best sci-fi, the time travel films of recent memory.
Yep.
So moving
Agree.
nicely on to number 12. Ian, you've definitely seen this.
Okay.
From 2002, Minority Report.
Yes.
Directed, of course, by Steven Spielberg.
Yep.
In a future where a special forces police unit is able to arrest murderers before they commit their crimes, an officer from that unit is himself accused of a future murder.
I actually went to go see this with school.
Did you?
Did you ever have those days out in City Boys where you just when you were like in year 10 and 11?
We weren't allowed out of City
No.
Boys.
No. Yeah, we weren't allowed
Oh
out.
no, we had
We
these,
weren't allowed to socialise with
we
the
had
rest
these,
of the
we
normal
had these
people.
days in like school where there'd be like this one day a year when you can just go off and do anything. Some would go to theme parks if you had the right amount of numbers. Some would go down to
Nope.
we had Chessington and Alton Towers.
Yeah, no, we
And the
were.
budget-
We're essentially on lockdown.
The only school trip I ever had is when I went to different schools to play football.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, we had a day
Italy.
where
Oh, Italy. We went to
Yeah,
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, no, to go to Italy.
we went down Gunwolf and we played pool and bowling and stuff.
Oh, no,
We
to
went
do that.
Yeah.
we
We
went
weren't
to-
no,
we
because
smashed the place up.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got into
We
a
went to
fight.
see
They'd have seen
Minority
our
Report.
toys and they would. The
Yeah.
place would have burnt down.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to go see Minority Report. It was during the day because everyone else was at school. We had this whole screen to ourselves. It was brilliant. I absolutely fucking love that film.
Yeah.
That is Steven Spielberg at his best. To
It's
me.
definitely Spielberg doing sci-fi at his best
I
because
think so.
he's got a few to match up with.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking like E.T.
E.T., yeah.
He's got to have done some other sci-fi ones. Do Close Encounters?
Yeah.
You did do Close Encounters.
Yeah.
I love Close Encounters.
I was trying to think
Yeah.
of Close
Do
Encounters.
do 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 do.
So there's a man with some sci-fi pedigree anyway.
Yeah, no, it's a really enjoyable Minority Report. Very clever.
It was a good cast too.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell.
Yes, yes. Colin Farrell on it. Yeah.
I was talking to my wife Trixie the other day. She said you weren't a very good actor,
Yeah.
and I agreed with her.
Yeah.
One thing that did bug me about that film is I always wanted to know what the hell happened to his kid. It bugged me. That's the only thing about that film that bugs me.
Yeah. That scene where he has to change his
His retinas.
his retinas.
Yeah.
Horrible. Weird. He's
It's
that
always
mouldy
called-
sandwich.
Yeah.
It's got that
Yeah.
mouldy glass of like rotten
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, it wasn't a good game, but did anyone play the game?
Yes. No, I did play the game. Yeah. No.
It was awful. Apart from the gun mechanic was quite cool. Where you
Yeah.
could float behind and they flying in the air. That was
Yeah.
good.
And again, a movie that is foreshadowing real life in the future. Obviously, there's been sort of talks about and rumours that sort of in a few years, set-top boxes or maybe TVs themselves are going to have webcams in them. So
It seems a little voyeuristic to me.
So adverts that are suited to you would be aired. So for example,
Yeah.
so you're watching TV, they wouldn't air tampon adverts, right? UK, they wouldn't do bollock sweat cream Don't know.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I've probably not made it up.
It's one of those things about when the Kinect came out with the whole swiping your hand across. That made you feel like you were in.
Yeah.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Yeah.
But
So
Facebook do that. Obviously, I don't know if you've seen this week about WhatsApp on the news.
no.
What is that about?
So WhatsApp, obviously owned by Facebook now.
Yeah.
They ask you to pair up WhatsApp with Facebook.
Okay.
So Facebook give you more personalised ads because they'll know what you're talking about.
Well, they can fuck off.
They already do it.
Yeah,
They already do it without your consent.
They're not looking at every conversation we have and go, fucking Dom and Kate are talking about some stuff over here. It's obviously it's hot.
It's gonna be about
It's keywords.
It's keywords, hot words. So if I mention
something about Daisy Ridley and Jessica Chastain, that's all it's gonna be about.
So, but like, it's if I obviously mentioned Star Wars.
Yes, we'll talk about that.
So, and you mentioned Marvel, that sort of stuff. They're not actually reading our conversation because that'd be pretty boring for the whole world that use WhatsApp.
I think we should
about
change
Star Wars again.
I think we should change his status to ripped and sweet. South Park reference.
Yeah. So again, a film that is foreshadowing in the future, possibly.
Quite possibly. Well, some might argue that a lot of these
Oh yeah, 100%.
films do.
Yeah. So, our final film of part one of my 2020, number 11 from 1998. So the year after 97, which again there is a fair few films on it from 97. One of our personal favourites, Mr. Liam, Dark City,
Yes.
directed by Alex
God, yes.
Proyas. Is that what I say,
Alex
boys?
Proyas, yes.
Yes. A man struggles with memories of his past, including a wife he cannot remember, in a nightmarish world with no son. Kate, have you seen this?
It's been a very long time since I've seen it,
Okay.
but from what I remember, bloody brilliant.
Ian, have you seen this?
Once again, it rings a bell, but it's not jumping out at me.
So let me try and do a bit more than the synopsis. So I don't remember the guy's name.
Who? Rufus Sewell.
The bad guy from A Knight's Tale. You seen A Knight's Tale? The Black Knight. Yeah. So him. It's very Matrixy because obviously it was made before the Matrix, but the Matrix borrowed a lot of the sets
And concept.
No, I don't think. No, similar, but
humans as energy.
No, I'm not on the thought that the Wachowskis nicked the idea.
I'm not saying they nicked the idea. I think they were heavily influenced by the idea.
But surely they'd have been writing the Matrix way before Dark City was made. The Matrix came out a year later.
Yeah.
You got to be thinking that.
So it would have been in production.
Well, the reason
post-production.
The reason they say the same set is because Matrix went straight after Dark City, so they can't have been.
Maybe I just think it's quite strange that they're that similar and that.
But you get films that come out that are the same. So it's about a guy who just sort of loses his memory, and then the world around him changes. So then, 1 minute,
it's a difficult film to describe.
It is. Yeah,
it's got a very good cast.
It's got
Kiefer Sutherland, Jennifer Connelly,
Richard O'Brien.
Couple of other. Oh, William Hurt. Yeah.
So if it triggers about it, I highly recommend you check out again.
I would definitely recommend it as well. Underrated director, Mr. Proyas.
100%. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a list up because I want to make sure I get this right.
I know he done Knowing.
He did Knowing, which was for a recent.
For a Nicolas Cage
film is decent.
As it's been something here before on Couchcast. I can't stand him.
I quite like Nicolas Cage.
I
actually quite like that film. He did it. Oh shit!
Yeah. Dom got so excited that he's just thrown a pen at me.
Yeah.
Alex Proyas. Although he's just done that Gods of Egypt.
Yeah.
Got planned. He's very, okay. We'll say I won't say he's underrated. He's a bit hit and miss.
Yeah. Like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he did think no. Alex Proyas.
No, I'm saying like Nicolas Cage. He's hit and miss.
Yeah. He did Knowing, I, Robot, the original Crow. So he hasn't really directed much.
So
as Mr. Proyas, but he's definitely somebody I like.
IMDb 7.7.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes 74.
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah, average. At least, but both around the same ballpark.
Yeah. Cool. So that, guys, will do us for part one of my 2020 Sci-Fi. Part two next week.
I won't be here.
Oh.
Oh,
Kate won't be here.
I'll be
Okay,
listening though as soon as I can get some Wi-Fi.
Okay, and tell the good people why you won't be here.
I'm on holiday, and then I come back for 24 hours, and then I go again. Uncle
That's
Shimmy.
right,
oh, it's a hard life, isn't it, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, it's an expensive life, but
Are you holidaying in the family villa?
Yes.
Lovely.
Why I?
Why I? Well, hope you enjoy that, you bitch.
he said somewhat begrudgingly.
So next week is the part 2, a conclusion of my 2020. So that leaves you, Miss Cavalieri, and you, Mr. Magoo, to do your 2020s.
Yep.
So let's start thinking of something. Like Ian, yours obviously probably be games, I imagine.
Yeah, I've got like an idea.
Cool.
And you can think about it whilst you're lying next to the pool next week, you fucking jammy git.
Yeah, indeed. Cool. So, as always, guys, you can catch us on our Facebook, Couchcast UK, which is also the Twitter handle, Instagram username, and YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, where you can check out some vids. We've got
Stuff.
We've got some stuff. We've
New
got
content.
We got content. We've got
We got content coming out our ass.
yeah. We've got a quick Dark Souls video that I done last week. We've got
A longer one.
Titanfall.
We've got a longer Dark Souls video that I done today. We've got Ian's first impression of Titanfall, and coming soon, Ian and mine's impression of Battlefield 1 beta.
Christian.
Bashing Battlefield.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Will be just 10 minutes of me and Ian bashing Battlefield.
I look forward to that one.
yeah. Cool. So, oh god, it's that time of week again. Last week wasn't too bad. I've still not got much hope for the Couchcast goodbyes, but
No.
it's last
There's
week.
only so many ways you can say goodbye.
Yeah, but it's,
And goodbyes are always so hard.
oh, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Right. So from Mr. Magoo.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's good. And from smug face over there, he's going to be sitting by a nice warm pool next week. Kate Cavalieri.
Catch you all soon.
Yeah.
Adios, as they say in Spain.
Yeah. Too right. Yeah.
Or they say cerveza, beers, and beers.
Oh, yeah.
As they say Smirnoff Ice in Spanish.
Yeah.
I drink Coronas over there, buddy.
Ah.
And Peroni.
And Mr. Liam.
Goodbye is such sweet sorrow.
And from me, toodle-oo.